Welcome to The Confidence Conversation, hosted by Michelle Beatty. The Confidence Conversation is a series of rich dialogues and insights shared by a variety of professionals in different industries as they unpack their secrets to being confident while sharing the building blocks, career wisdom, and their entrepreneurial journeys. The Confidence Conversation is an expansion of the blog CareerTipper.com.
Welcome back to The Confidence Conversation. I'm your host, Michelle Beatty, creator of CareerTipper.com. Episode 13 of The Confidence Conversation features the leadership team of Got Chosen. Got Chosen is a platform that brings communities and marketplaces to websites, blogs, and mobile apps. Got Chosen technology is based on privacy and choice. Founder and inventor Silva and CFO Phil Nahajewski are going to share how Got Chosen is going to provide a new alternative for people to enjoy their internet experience. Oz and Phil, welcome to the Confidence Conversation.
Hi, Michelle. It is my pleasure. Thank you so much for the invitation.
Hi, Michelle. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. I'm so excited. Oz, what motivated you to launch Got Chosen and why give away scholarships?
Michelle, in the beginning, I was looking to create something new, and I wasn't looking for a clone product. So it was a kind of a research that I did in a couple of industries, and to name it three of them: the social networking, classifieds, and the marketplace industries. And then I also was looking to do something global. And the way you do this is through the internet. That's why, I was looking to those three online industries, right? And I saw that they have some gaps, they have some problems. So when I put my research into the problems / solutions, what could be, something very interesting happened in my life. It was kind of a fantasy because I was able to think in a new process and new methods to do business. And it was the born of a new business model. And then that's why that kind of inspired me to create Got Chosen based on this innovative technology to fulfill gaps and bring those different solutions. The second part of your question, why give away scholarships? Back in that time, scholarship, student loan debt, it was surpassing $1 trillion here in the United States. And scholarship, it is, believe it or not, I don't know if you know, it is an industry here in the United States. I mean, people, large institutions, they generate a lot of revenue. So it is a business model too. So I thought, well, this is a problem there, and then I need to come up with a strategy how I can make this dream come true. So my worry was, if I have a product and my platform is empty, it's going to be a problem. So also, it was kind of a challenge to create something new with no credibility. So while I was building the technology, I thought, let me build a simple website. And on that website, I'm going to start giving away scholarships. That will help a little bit, and also is going to create a branding opportunity, and I was also be able to build a membership base. And once the product is ready, I already gained credibility with that membership base, and it will allow me to kind of beta test my product. And then that was, the reason why I found Got Chosen and why I started up with scholarships, because it was a good thing to do it.
I think it's a genius idea. Really, I do, Oz.
Thank you.
You're more than welcome. Phil, what attracted you to joining the Got Chosen team?
Good question, Michelle. It was about 2.5 years ago when I met Oz. And right away, I liked his approach to creating a business by doing good, giving away scholarships, respecting privacy of users, sharing new kinds of revenue with the publishers who make the internet a special place. Had to feel really good about joining a team with that kind of mindset. But what really attracted me, Michelle, was how big and bold the business idea was. The industries of social networking and online advertising and marketplaces, those are huge, fast-growing industries led by highly successful big companies at the top of their game, it's a big, bold idea to think that by integrating the best of what each of them do, to put them together to create a better experience, and in so doing, eliminate the vulnerabilities and negative aspects of what we know today as the big data ways of the internet. Powerful idea. And then to, in addition to integrating those functionalities, to decentralize them and share them with all the websites of the world. I just thought, wow, that's a really exciting adventure to change the very nature of the internet from being invasive and combative to making it respectful and collaborative. I wanted to be on that team.
That's awesome. Oz, why did you invent a decentralized business model?
I invented the decentralized business model because when you develop something new, a cutting-edge technology or any product, right, you have to look for users, or you have to look for consumers, you have to look for visitors, right? I mean, if you create, it doesn't matter what you create. If you create a product online, you need traction. Traction is going to be one thing that you're going to worry about it. And my initial thought is, well, there is enough business proposition on what I'm doing, and it is very unique. But one of the problems that I was trying to solve is not only create a fusion of different industries, but also decentralizing them for my benefit and for the benefit of an ecosystem. So when you think about ecosystem, you're not thinking about your own domain name or your own mobile app. You're thinking about something bigger. I'll give an example, right? And then let's think about cities. Let's say a visitor, it is the citizens of a city. Yeah, let's say the city, it is a website, right? So people right now, they develop websites and looking for these citizens that, to walk around their cities, and they have to do campaigns for them, right? Mm-hmm. So you have to try to reach those users. You have to attract them in that matter. And an example of as a blogger, you create a blog or create a website, you have to find your way to attract the visitors to your website. So when you're thinking about ecosystem, you kind of bypass the first worry of the user. You're looking for cities. You're looking more regional vision. So by creating a decentralized solution, I kind of went one step ahead of everybody else. So I'm not really looking for the user in the first instance. I'm worrying about the user experience. But really what I'm looking is for those cities, is for the owners of those websites. Because every website that adds our technology into their website, into their blog, or into their mobile app, they already have the users. They already have the citizens. So it is one step less that I have to do. And to be honest, between me and you, Michelle, it is the hardest one, how you get traction. I'll give an example for you. I mean, we're signing these following weeks with a website. They have 3 million unique visitors per month, right? Imagine how hard it is for you to reach 3 million unique people, right? It's very hard. It's very costly. By having a relationship with one website, they're adding my technology to their website, I instantly have access to those 3 million people. That's why I created a decentralized solution for the benefit, for the citizens, if I want to say for the visitors, for the cities, which represents the name of websites and blogs, and for the benefit of the its own ecosystem.
I love that. I love also how everyone can visit each other, too, within the city. So you take a little vacation, so to say, and you can go and visit and learn and collaborate. And I think it's a great experience.
It is. Thank you.
You're definitely welcome. Phil, Got Chosen Primary's focus is privacy and choice. Why does the company not use behavioral targeting and data brokering?
Good question, Michelle. And I know when I first met Oz a couple of years ago, I was not that aware of behavioral targeting and data brokering. So for the audience, I'll just take time out to explain that those are big data tactics, tracking everything we do online, collecting it, analyzing it, packaging it for advertisers. It's kind of done behind the scenes, and many people are unaware of it, although awareness is rising as the tactics are getting more aggressive and in turn getting more disrespectful and sometimes creepy. Those are the tactics that the alternative God Chosen is creating is able to avoid with its technology. Not only is it disrespectful and creepy to the users, it's not that effective for the merchants and publishers. Part of our God Chosen experience has been going to digital marketing conferences, blog conferences, reading up on digital marketing and media, and there's a increasing concern amongst the marketing executives of the world about the ineffectiveness of the big data advertising tactics. And it shouldn't be surprising because, as users, most of us know we kind of train ourselves to ignore the ads. And when we do notice them, it's usually because it's something that may be creeping us out or something that doesn't seem logical, like why are we always seeing ads for things we just bought? But the real reason we don't use behavioral targeting and data brokering is that our technology renders them unnecessary. Instead of spying on our users to predict what they might want and target them, our technology puts the consumers in the driver's seat, gives them the social powered tools that helps make them have a efficient and enjoyable shopping experience that puts them in charge.
Oz, what big moves and outcomes do you see God Chosen having accomplished 3 years from now?
All right, that's a good question. So let's talking about short term. Let's talking about what's just about to happen.
Yes.
So we launched our beta on December last year. And then right now our beta has been polished to the point that we're going to launch this thing. And I'm very excited about it. So there is going to be a 2-month campaign starting probably in the 3rd or 4th week of October this month. So we're talking about 2-3 weeks. And then the objective of those 2 months campaign, it is to grow God Chosen from 1 million to 40 million unique visitors on its ecosystem. So that's the first part. That's the short part. How we do that? We do that through strategic partnerships. We signed last month an agreement with Ad Network. They have 15,000 websites. And those 15,000 websites, they have 20 million unique visitors a month. So, and then they're going to launch, they have 2 months to, launch our bar to their sites. That's one. And then we have other pending contracts that is going to complete the other 20 million. So that's for 2 months campaign reaching 40 million. After that, we're going to get ready for our first revenue product, which is the classified. And with the classified, you want to have 50 million, and that's coming out February. Because first you look for traction, and once you have traction, you land revenue to serve that traction, right? So, and then that's the kind of a mid target goal is launch our first revenue product on February. And then the mid of next year, we're launching our second product, which is the ad portal. It is a social marketplace also. And then rock and roll is going to start, Michelle. We're going to be very excited. By that time, we should have a representation, an office in Sao Paulo and also in London, as I think on Chicago or New York. And then it's just focused on the growth of the network and expanding the reach, international reach, and then growing our ecosystem base and bring revenue sharing to the participants of this ecosystem, which is the user, right? Our members, for websites, and for some partners, which including ad sales partner, and a better results for the advertiser, which is the one that at the end pays the bill.
That sounds fabulous. Phil, are you excited?
I'm excited.
Wow, I love it. Phil, please share what a few of your lessons and, pivotal moments of success that you've experienced that has expanded your business perspective of being a part of a startup since joining the God Chosen team.
Michelle, I think for us, it's less about pivotal moments. It's more about just having the faith, commitment, and persistence to see a long-term vision through. I've heard in an example, a story that comes to mind of what it takes to grow a bamboo tree. I don't know if you've heard this one, Michelle, but you plant a seed and then you water it for 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years. Nothing happens, but you have the faith to keep on watering it because in year 5, you know that it's going to grow 90 feet in 2 months. And that's kind of the God Chosen experience. What's been done up to now, giving away 50 scholarships, protecting our intellectual property with a provisional patent and trademark, raising the capital, building the team, creating the product, doing the beta, signing up our early publishers like Career Tipper, and then building strategic partnerships with large website groups. All that was all the watering we're doing. And the bamboo tree is about ready to shoot out of the ground this month as we launch our first major ad network on God Chosen. So I think it's less about pivotal moments, it's more just long-term commitment. And it certainly has changed my perspective because I spent most of my career in corporate America where you didn't have the luxury to not produce for a few years. You had that every 90-day quarterly reporting pressures that just did not give us the luxury of patience. And frankly, I think that's why big companies can be disrupted by startups like God Chosen.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Phil, Oz, what are a few of your favorite channels on Got Chosen?
Okay, I'm glad you asked Phil because it's difficult to have one.
I don't have just one either.
Yeah.
To me, it's the variety. I love hanging out on the trending page, but I'll throw out some groups of channels. I love the creative channels, what our members and students seeking scholarships have posted to the art and photography and creative writing channels. It's just amazing. And the new channels they've asked to be created, some are really inspirational. Achieving greatness, be a better person, doing good. I love the quirky channels too. Bacon, zombies. I don't know if you've seen All Things Nick Cage, but that channel cracks me up every time. I look what the students are doing to that poor guy's face.
Yeah.
And of course, I love the Career Tipper channel, Michelle. You do a great job on that.
Yeah, Michelle, we are your fan. I love that channel too. I love a couple of them. 1,000 places to visit before you die. That's a very fun channel, very beautiful. Of course, the scholarships channel inspired me a lot. Cooking, fitness, dog, sports is a great channel too. And comedy, Phil.
And we got some funny stuff.
We got some funny stuff over there too on that channel.
Michelle, what are some of your favorites?
I like the cooking channel because lately I have really been into the Food Network. So I really like the cooking channel and I like the photography.
Oh, photography is beautiful. Yeah, that's beautiful channel.
It is a beautiful channel. Oh my goodness. I really love the photography and the uniqueness and how they tell their very brief but sometimes detailed stories behind the photography. And they take a lot of pride in what they post. The pictures are clear and crisp and they really do tell a story.
Yeah, one of that is building up right now is the Artists channel. Something unique, very interesting art that people are putting up there too.
I love that channel.
Oh, I have to check that one out.
Yeah, that's very, very interesting. It's very unique. People putting their own thing there.
Yeah, I think it's really great from the time, just the growth of the publishers. You can see the growth with each publisher, and you can see the growth of each publisher, the commitment of the publishers, and how they're dreaming bigger, I think, through their posting. And the stories of the scholarship recipients most of the time is very inspiring, and they're appreciative for the opportunity just to share their story.
Yeah, it's good to see.
Very exciting. Oz, what is a day like at the Got Chosen headquarters?
It is a challenge. It is a dream when you arrive and then when you're leaving, but at the day-to-day operations, it is a challenge. It's not easy. It's not easy to see what we're building here, the developers, the sales and marketing. The difficult thing, one of the difficult things, if you ask me, what is the most difficult thing other than build this thing, right? Because it is challenge for the developers. It is to explain what is got chosen. Oh boy, that was we're keeping graduating from school to school in that one. I'm telling you, because right, Phil, it is we are graduating because we just came from the TechCrunch event, a Disrupt San Francisco. And over there, we had to answer that question because we were in a round table, over 500 startup companies and a lot of people, passing by. So, and the question so they're coming. So what do you do? And then, well, let me tell you what I do. And then it was, evolving, right? Phil, the way we're giving that question.
We get so engrossed in our buzzwords that it was great to have a test audience to bring us back down to earth and make us say that we just bring communities and a marketplace to websites. It's that simple.
Yeah. To get to the simple thing, Michelle, is hard.
We fall in love with our buzzwords.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that. Simplicity is key, though, when explaining a big vision, because you really do want people to understand what you are promoting and what you are building.
Yes. But it's not easy, right, to get to that basic and simple answer.
No, not all the time, but it's okay.
It's okay. It is a process, yeah.
It's okay, and it's a good okay, because you see the progress of your process.
Oh, yes, definitely.
So that's exciting.
It is exciting. Thank you.
Definitely. Phil, tell me about the blue guy. Like, I see the blue guy. I hear about the blue guy. Tell me about the blue guy.
I love the blue guy. The blue guy is the behind-the-scenes worker at Got Chosen. It's funny how he got created. You'll notice our logo for the company is a blue hand giving a thumbs-up signal. Mm-hmm. Our guys were asking, well, whose thumb is that? And one of our creative designers came up with the blue guy. The blue guy is whose face you see in someone's profile that hasn't loaded their picture yet. You'll see him painting the backdrops on the profiles, and you'll see him answering questions from time to time that users have. We kind of create a little backstory for the guy that he used to work at another social network behind the scenes, but that meant he was gathering up everybody's personal data and packaging it to give to advertisers, and he just didn't feel good about himself doing that job. And then his lucky break came. He answered an ad for a new company called Got Chosen that was looking for a hand model for its logo. And his hand was the right shade of blue. It got him in the door. He learned about how we were a different kind of social network where behind the scenes didn't mean invading people's privacy. It meant helping people understand the system, helping identify how to make it better. And now he's a really happy guy being our behind-the-scenes worker at Got Chosen. That's our blue guy.
Okay, blue guy.
We love him.
Yes, indeed, I can see. Oz, how does being involved with Got Chosen cause you to dream bigger for yourself, personally and professionally?
That's a tough question, Michelle. All right, dream bigger for myself. I think it's growing every day professionally as a person. I think I got chosen in being involved with Got Chosen make me a better human being. And I'll give you a simple example that we have talked about it, which is the scholarships. Right? When I go to the scholarship winners channel and I see the testimonies of these college students, that makes my day. It's one of the things that makes my day when we announce them. When Trish calls them and provide information, hey, you've been selected or you won this month the scholarship, they don't believe. It is a changing life notice, right? Changing life phone call they receive from Trish. And then they express how much that makes a change in their life. So I think one of the things that impresses me, and changed me as a human being is that with Got Chosen, I can help changing lives. And then that's reality, that's real in my life. And I think that should be real in every single person's life. And I'm very fortunate to be here. I couldn't be happier to work with God Chosen and then to do the stuff that we're doing because it's for a good cause. And then professionally, if God allows me, I would like to take this company public and then put my legacy there. And then inspire other companies that, not only give it away once they are big, but inspire companies to do different strategies once they're small too, by doing good stuff. I think that will pay off them pretty good.
I commend you and Phil because you both have a heart for people. It's very clear when you interact with your publishers and when you share your story about God Chosen that this is your passion, but you're very interested in the stories that the publishers share and how it benefits people and how you proactively give back in the community. I think it's a true testament of what it means to be dedicated to your mission while making it your business at the same time.
Thank you, Michelle.
You're more than welcome. Phil, if you had to describe yourself as a superhero action figure, who would you be?
Wow. Michelle, this question proves you are the master of the confidence conversation. My confidence is so sky high right now. That's a great question. I think I'll throw out Superman because most days I can probably spend a lot of time being mild-mannered Clark Kent, but when you face the challenges that a startup like God Chosen faces, sometimes you have to be faster than a speeding bullet and be able to leap tall buildings in a single bound. So thank you so much for letting me compare myself to Superman. My confidence is now through the roof.
There we go. That was a good answer, Phil.
Yes, great answer, Phil. Great answer.
Thank you, Michelle.
Phil, I appreciate you joining the confidence conversation today. Thank you very much. And I want to end this episode of the confidence conversation with this affirmation. My dreams and professional curiosities are worth pursuing with a brave heart. The reward and adventure will enrich my life. Phil, please share how listeners can get in touch with you.
On my side, listeners can go to godchosen.com and then find me over there. If they type Silva, they'll find me. They can connect with me, and then I'll be happy to interact with them. It's going to be part of making my dream happen.
And the cool thing about connecting on God Chosen, you don't have to go to godchosen.com. You can do it from careertipper.com. So your visitors to your website can open up the Native Social Network. And since Nahajewski is a hard name to search on, just click on any of my posts. If you reply to my posts or you click on my name and invite me to connect, I will see it the same day because I'm always hanging out in God Chosen.
That's good.
All times of the day and at night.
Definitely.
I can't stop myself.
Me too.
Very, very cool. And you can find me, Michelle Beatty, at careertipper.com and on Instagram at careertipper. Listeners, thank you for joining us today.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of The Confidence Conversation. We are grateful for our listeners and guests. For more career confidence motivation, resources, and to share your comments and feedback about this episode and share future guest suggestions, visit careertipper.com. Until next time, be career confident.